Well, hello, friends. I'm Amy. I work for Festival Foods, and I'm here at our Festival Foods location in Madison. We're on East Washington Avenue, and I'm with Caitlin on this side, and I'm with Tim on this side. And these are the directors of our brand new events in Madison and in Janesville. So those are the location of our two new Turkey Trot events, because that's what we're doing today. We're talking Turkey Trot. And that is our annual event that we host on Thanksgiving morning every year. For us at Festival Foods, this is our 9th year doing this type of event, and we've grown over the years. And now we're so excited to announce we're in these two brand new communities who are getting to know us as Festival Foods. We have been in Janesville for almost a year, and we've opened in Madison in April. So we're excited to give people the opportunity to run, if they want, a 5-mile race on Thanksgiving morning. And this year that falls on November 24th. So you get to start your Thanksgiving day with a 5-mile run. You can do a 2-mile walk or a 2-mile, my personal favorite, dog jog. So Tim and I were talking just a little bit earlier about the fact that it's a pretty great thing to see a bunch of dogs out there walking, and it's going to be a really good thing for us to be in these two new communities. So, Tim, can you talk a little bit about the Janesville, because it sounds like there has been a tradition there, and now we at Festival Foods get to be part of that.
We've always had a turkey trot for the last 30 years, and the First Congregational Church always had a turkey trot, and all the benefits, proceeds went to ECHO, which is a nonprofit organization that helps individuals and low-income families with special needs. So it's more than just a food pantry, it's a resource in the community for them to help those type of people.
Well, and Tim makes a great point. We are so proud to not only offer this event in all these different communities, we're now going to be in 10 cities across the state of Wisconsin, and all the proceeds from these events go to our community partners, the YMCA and Boys and Girls Club. And in particular, in Janesville, ECHO will be a nonprofit benefiting from the generosity and participation of our runners and walkers and dog joggers. Caitlin, I know we're new to this area, and it sounds like we're working on what the course will be, but Madison is a city of runners, of very active individuals. We know from Ironman that was just here, so I would think that we're in a good place.
Yeah, I think it's going to draw a lot of appeal to our running community.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really great, and we're giving you the opportunity today to win a registration to one of each of our 10 cities. Just comment on this post, and don't worry, we'll still take your comments just in case you missed the live feed, but let us know which of the cities you'll be running, walking, or dog jogging in, and we'll pick one from each of those areas to win a free registration. And we also want to know from you what questions you might have about the event, what comments you've had. We know this is a tradition for a lot of people. We have heard from family members who many times they might have adult children or kids at college that come back and do this to kind of start their day on Thanksgiving. So this gives us an opportunity to get people together before kind of the feasting starts. So Caitlin, can you talk a little bit about what this means for the community and how we can work together to kind of bring people together before they get that full-on family experience?
Sure. I think it's going to be it's a great new thing to bring to Madison. It brings family and friends together for the holiday, but just right before everyone eats a ton of food. I mean, it's a great way to just get out there for a good social time. Nothing for a big competition, just really good time to just be together and start off the holiday.
Yeah, and for just like what used to be our slogan, not a lot of money, this is a $15 charge for young people, and it's a $20 charge for adults, but you get this amazing long sleeve shirt, you get a pumpkin pie at the finish, and it's just a really fun, festive atmosphere. You get music along the way, and all these other amazing opportunities. So we're talking this all up, and registration goes live later this week on Thursday, but you can check out our website now. That's festivalfoodsturkeytrot.com. It has a whole bunch of information there. And Tim, can you talk a little bit about, this is a nice way to, usually running events kind of end around maybe October-ish, and maybe this is a good way to keep people active into the fall.
I don't know about running ever ending.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people like running in the snow.
Yep.
So who knows what we'll have on Thanksgiving morning. But I think it's a great way of you know, the human body was meant to be in motion, walking or just strolling. I mean, great way to fire up the metabolism for the big meal.
Yep, that's a great point.
Relieve some stress also, you know, everybody's going to have a hectic day doing
Right.
other activity, so it's a good way for our course. We 2 miles of the course is on the Ice Age trail system, which is disconnect and kind of get back out into nature for a brief moment before your day
Right.
really starts.
And Stephanie wants to know where in Janesville the event will be taking place.
Craig High School.
So we're really excited about that opportunity there, and the course sounds amazing. And again, while we're talking about Janesville, we're talking about Madison, we're at the Festival Foods in Madison. We're right on East Washington Avenue, right in the heart of the downtown area, and we're talking about Turkey Trot, which is our annual Thanksgiving Day 5-mile run, 2-mile walk, and 2-mile dog jog. That raises a lot of money to date. In the 9 years we've been doing this, we have raised $1.5 million for our charity partners, those being the YMCA, the Boys and Girls Club, and new this year in Janesville will also be benefiting the group called ECHO, which helps individuals who are in low income situations who need some assistance. And we're also excited to be talking about a new location for our participants on the far west side of the state. So if you have run in the La Crosse area before, we're actually going back to the birthplace of Festival Foods, which is on Alaska, and we'll have additional information coming for you about that course, but we're excited about that change there. So it's a big year for us. As you can see, we've opened a few new stores across the state of Wisconsin, and we're excited to have this addition come our way. So again, if you have questions about anything, feel free to let us know. And we're also excited, and this has been something that we have received previously, people want to know what color the shirt is. So we have a long sleeve shirt that we offer with the Turkey Trot logo on it. This year it's the sweating turkey wearing a number 9 for our 9th year. And I don't have an official logo.
And we're back.
And we're back. Thanks for hanging with us. We're trying our best to keep that wireless signal strong so we can continue broadcasting, but just in case you see a little blip in the screen there or blip in the action, it's just because we're trying to get that signal back up. So be patient with us, but we did want to let you know that we have royal blue long sleeve shirts that will eventually have that nice looking sweating turkey for our Thanksgiving Day Turkey Trot. And we were talking about our pumpkin pie previously, and we know that that's a big draw for many participants, this being Thanksgiving and all, and that's a nice personal pie that I've actually seen people eat on the course as they are walking their dogs.
Couldn't wait.
Right, just couldn't wait. But there is an opportunity to donate your pie if you want to. I know I've done that some years in the past when I've done the Green Bay area race, and that goes to our partners at the Salvation Army. So we have just an amazing amount of community supporters, that being the YMCA, and ECHO in Janesville, and also the Boys and Girls Club. And what's also amazing is not just the people that are participating in the race itself, but we've seen some families and some groups that their tradition is to volunteer at this race. And those are all part of these community organizations that benefit from the registration, but then they also put a lot into it, and they have a lot invested that help people like Tim and Caitlin kind of make this all happen. So Caitlin, can you talk about the volunteer component and how important that is to make race days like this work?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the behind-the-scenes stuff. There's a ton that goes behind a simple 5K or a 2-mile. I mean, there's water stations, there's registration, everything. That takes other people other than myself and Tim. So that's what really makes the event a big success.
Yeah. And Tim, can you talk about, too, from being a runner yourself, and knowing what it means to have somebody, cheering you on a sidewalk, or having somebody at a water station, and really for them to understand that it means a lot to us doing the event.
It's huge. I mean, it's motivating. They're giving up their time to be out there for you,
Right.
for the participants. So I think our volunteers, they get a lot out of that also, because they see the reaction of the runner, whether you give them a cup of water, or get them in the right direction, of course. So.
Right, and they do a whole bunch of things for us. I mean, everything from stuffed packets to help direct if there's a turn on the course, if they're going a particular way, to taking pictures if people are kind of going by.
Motivating people.
Motivating people, I mean, that's huge. And it's one thing for participants to show up in inclement weather, right? But we're kind of moving through it, we're going. These volunteers are just standing in one place for most of the time. So I think that takes a lot more guts maybe than actually doing it. And I know it can be kind of a question what the weather will be. I don't know, Tim, in your experience doing these later November events.
For the Echo Turkey Trot 2 years ago, I think it was 12 degrees. It was cold.
Right, and there are no guarantees, right?
But people loved it. I mean, you know, crisp morning, and it's Wisconsin.
Right.
Wisconsin weather, so.
It's kind of one of those things. What do you expect for November in Wisconsin?
Snow would be nice too. I want diversity.
There you go. There you go. So I know that we'll be out there, rain or shine, and I know years in the past we've had everything. We had a rainy year last year. We've had some downright sunny, almost balmy conditions in other years, and that's kind of the beauty of it. You know, you can do the same race year after year, but it will feel much different time and again. So again, we're talking about the Festival Foods Turkey Trot that will be in 10 locations, including Janesville and Madison for the first time this year. We'll have a different location of our course over on the far west side of the state, and that will be in the Cooley region. We're moving from the La Crosse area to the birthplace of Festival Foods, which is Onalaska. And we want you to have an opportunity to win one of our registration to one of these events at our 10 different sites across the state. All you need to do is leave a comment on this video and tell us which of those locations you'll be participating, and you could be a lucky winner of registration. And at the end of the day, if you don't win, you have an opportunity to contribute to these amazing community organizations that provide us with some great volunteers and then also benefit from, to date, we've raised $1.5 million for this event. And Caitlin, what's nice about this is it's not just quote-unquote serious runners, although there are plenty of those, but you could have an entire family filled with a variety of abilities, all doing just something a little different, but all at the same time. And that probably means a lot to people.
Yeah, I think it'll be just a lot of fun, a good time, nothing serious, you're not going up. I mean, you're getting a pumpkin pie at the end of the race, so what can you ask for?
Right, pumpkin pie, long sleeve shirt, music in the morning, and it's just a nice, perhaps calm start to what can be a hectic day for families. I know Thanksgiving in many families can be you're going to 2, maybe even 3 different houses, and you know you're accumulating a lot of food over that time, and this can just be a nice way to start that day. So
well, you're giving something back to the community that you participate in. So you know, you're starting Thanksgiving by giving back.
Right.
So,
and I think it can be from everything from your registration fee that goes directly to those organizations to the pumpkin pie that maybe you don't necessarily want to eat, but you are donating back to the Salvation Army. So it can be a wide variety of things. And we have a wide variety of information that's online at festivalfoodsturkeytrot.com. That website is live. We have registration open effective Thursday. And you'll see there our drop-down menu that has races in everywhere from Appleton and Green Bay and Oshkosh and Marshfield and Eau Claire, Fond du Lac and Manitowoc, and now in Janesville and in Madison. So you have plenty of opportunities. If you have family maybe that is in different areas that you weren't expecting to be, there likely will be a Festival Foods Turkey Trot there for you. So go ahead and log on and check that out, and if you want a chance to win a free registration, leave a comment and tell us where you'll be running, walking, or dog jogging, and we'll pick one of those for a free registration. And we'll have plenty more information coming. Like I said, Thursday's the big day, so if you want to circle that one or make an appointment on your calendar, that's a great time to take advantage of our quote-unquote early bird registration fee, and that goes up come November 1st, so you have some time to take advantage. And we're just really excited to be in these 2 new communities. And Tim, can you kind of take us out with what you're really looking forward to when it comes to the event itself?
It's just a very scenic course. A 2-mile walk in, dog walk, and a 5-mile run course is just, it's a runner's dream in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of curve corners, a lot of straightaways, winding through woods. It's very scenic. It's part of the Ice Age National Scenic Trail, which is unique in Wisconsin. We've got a 1,000-mile footpath through the state. When the glaciers came through, the reason Wisconsin looks the way it does is because of the glacier, 10,000 years ago. So it's kind of a unique feature that Janesville has among the other 30 some communities and 30 some other counties, I think, the Ice Age runs through. So for us, it's kind of, we're proud to be an Ice Age community.
Well, it's a great way to showcase that.
Yeah, and I mean, you can get out in the woods a little.
Right, right.
Start your day out and remember what the pilgrims were doing, what the Indians.
Who didn't have a furnace at home when
Yeah,
they
or
were
a
done,
pie
or
at
a
the
hot
end of the
shower,
day.
or a pie. And Caitlin, when you think ahead to race morning, what are you most excited about?
I'm excited just to see how many people it draws here in Madison. I mean, Madison already, being Wisconsin, the capital, being around that community and that atmosphere is already just exciting. So to see on Thanksgiving morning what it brings, more details are yet to come with this race, but I'm just excited to see what kind of a success it will be.
That's awesome, and I think it'll give people a great opportunity to see our stores in these communities that perhaps they might not have previously. And in Madison, that's where we're talking to you from today. We're at 810 East Washington Avenue, and we're excited to nearly be marking our first anniversary in Janesville, but it gives us a great opportunity to show our guests once again that we're about much more than just groceries on a shelf, and this is a prime example of it. And we're really excited to be marking Turkey Trot number 9 on Thanksgiving Day, which is November 24th. So take a look at festivalfoodsturkeytrot.com, and don't forget to leave a comment below for a chance to win one of those registrations at a event near you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.